like, you know what they going through, and because y'all not matching, you just gotta like, let it be.
Yeah, I've done that for sure. Still doing that. Yeah, that's just it's part of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's something that you can't really teach, but you just gotta know when, like, how to identify it, go through it. So, yeah, it could be a day one, a road dog, family. A lot of times it's family, honestly. Family be the worst because family automatically has these expectations of you just because you're blood, right? And they'll exploit the fuck out of that. Remember that time, Junebug and all that shit. And it'll be like, as soon as you give them a boundary or set an expectation with them, it's like you never did anything for them.
Yep.
And it's like, God damn, like what is that about? And it's a lot of times that's on them. It's not on you.
I agree.
That's them dealing with their hurt, their unhealed, their bullshit, and their energy vampires, and they will suck you dry. So don't let that shit happen.
Now, how do you feel since you've worked on yourself, right? And like, how did you feel as you were, let me rephrase this. How did you feel when you were working on yourself and when you got to that stage where people just started irritating you? Like when you started going around the people that you were so used to and so tight with, and you started like peeling through like their disguise, and you realize like, oh, you're a manipulator. Oh, you're a liar. Oh, like that's when you started peeling back the onions, how easy was it for you to just separate yourself from those individuals?
When I went 100% honest mode, so I'm at the belief now that like no one can tell on me. I can tell on myself, but ain't no one got nothing on me to tell on me about. Like, okay, like tell my dirt. So like I was at like maybe 99% honesty, but like the person I wasn't honest with was my wife. I had to tell her like I had some dirt, so I had to tell her everything. And that shit plays in your subconscious. It plays in the back of your mind. Like, you want to believe you're a good person. You've done all these things right. But in fact, like, you've probably done some fuck shit. And if that person doesn't know, then at least, like, they should know who they're dealing with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I had to have a conversation with her, let her know all my dirt. That shit was challenging as fuck.
I bet, because I heard what you said earlier. We just didn't repeat it. But, like, that would have been a challenging situation to explain that to someone.
Yeah, so I had to be completely authentic with her as far as my missed education too. I took accountability for my decisions, but a lot of the way that I was treating women was because that's how I was taught.
Oh yeah,
to treat women.
The circle of life. Yeah, it's generations. That's what we talked about.
Generational. I also knew that I wasn't going to lie to her. So sometimes when a dude gets caught cheating or they come out with another relationship or whatever, they tell a story.
Oh yes.
Like, I'm never gonna do that again to you, baby, and all that. Like, I wasn't gonna give her that game because I knew that I was not a monogamous person. So I had to tell her like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you ever again. I'm never gonna put you in a situation like that. But we're going to figure out what type of relationship we have together because I'm not a monogamous person.
Yeah.
And we'll just figure out what that means for you, what that means for me, and how we can raise our children together. So I learned about like ethical non-monogamy and things like that.
Yeah.
From that situation. But that to me was a turning point because I had a friend that was, let's just say he left a condom at his place and said it was my condom. So he told his girl that it was mine.
She didn't use the buddy system.
She called me angry about it. Why are you doing this? My place. You got a wife and all that. I'm like, nigga, this is not even mine. I was like, never again will I be in a situation where someone can lie on me like that. So that's how that happened.
Wow.
Yeah.